Someone else who knows a lot about weddings, and for that matter, decorating, cooking, gardening, almost everything else that you can think of. We're talking about Martha Stewart, and our own Jennifer Adams met up with the lifestyle expert backstage at her show. Take a look.
We're in the backstage of Martha Stewart's set where they actually just filmed the show. Martha, thank you so much for having us here today.
This is actually the test kitchen.
Oh,
yeah,
we're in
this
the
is where we
test kitchen.
develop recipes and prepare all the different segments for the show, the cooking segments.
Yeah, so everything happens first here, and then you go out and actually do it live on camera.
Definitely.
Okay. And I've heard you have a lot of things on the horizon for your company.
Oh, so many good things. One is the introduction just a week ago of my new Martha Bakes show on Hallmark. It airs on Mondays at 11 o'clock, and I'm very excited about it because it's back to teaching, really nice, calm, beautiful segments about recipes that I especially like and recipes that I think the cooking public should really know. So it's a fun show.
Oh, that's
great. And the response has been very positive so far.
You're always on the forefront of creativity in every single thing having to do with the home and wedding and everything. What keeps you inspired?
Oh, every day I get inspired by something. And if I don't, I can't go to sleep until until I do get inspired. So I will read a book, or I'll run around and try to get some inspiration somewhere. But that comes in the form of my pets. It can be something in my garden. It can be something in the greenhouse. Something here on the television set. We have a lot of great stuff going on all the time. Creative stuff that is very inspirational.
Are you one that wakes up in the middle of the night and has like the most brilliant idea?
Of course.
That's great.
Of course. Then you have to make it happen.
That's the hard part.
That's the business part,
that's
right?
The very challenging part. What would you describe as your personal design style?
I think my style is carefully edited, not fussy, beautiful colors, well made, unique, and slightly unusual.
You know, my favorite thing that you've done is your book, Martha Rules. As a woman entrepreneur, it changed the vision for my design company.
Good.
Truly, it did. It gave me the inspiration to take chances and do things that I didn't normally think were possible.
Well, that book is very valuable for a lot of reasons. And I wrote that book when I had time to really think about how I had built my business. And I used all the basic information that I had gathered as an entrepreneur and a successful entrepreneur, and I really wrote it down. I really did a lot of thinking for that book.
What would you say to those women out there when they do have those feelings of doubt that come in, that just to keep going, or how did you combat those feelings?
Well, I don't let those feelings even creep in.
Good for you. That's great. Good for you.
Fear is not good. Fear is not good. Carefulness is good. Being careful, being circumspect, being questioning, but to get afraid is really a bad trait. I just, if I'm standing in the open door of an airplane and have to jump out with a parachute, which I've never done, by the way, I'm not going to let fear rule my jump. I'm going to let understanding of how to open that parachute, make sure my finger is on that ring, and make sure that the parachute is positioned appropriately. I take all those precautions rather than get fearful.
And
I think that's how I approach pretty much everything I do. You can't let fear overrule everything else. Good reason is a lot better than fear.
That's one thing you can say about that woman. She is fearless.
Yes.
Everything.
And it's obviously working, so we need to listen to that advice.
Right. Good woman. Thank you very much.
All right.